crawling back into my location. All right, safely getting here. I'm gonna let the strap down because the transmission is now on the jack. Letting transmission down from the strap, okay? Now I'm gonna take the strap and find something higher up in the sky to hook it to. What's up there? Hey, what's up there? I don't know. I'm looking up in the air, looking up there, looking for something that I can hook my strap to. What will I hook it to? I don't know. Something. Gotta hook it to something. Is there a bolt, a screw? What can I do? All right. So far, I haven't had much luck with this adventure. There we go. There's a bolt. All right. Now I've got the strap hooked up to a bolt on top of the valve cover of my motor, and I'm going to go ahead and crank the strap up, lifting the bell housing, pulling it towards the back of the motor. Now, if the strap came unhooked or broke, I'd be in trouble, but so far I think everything seems to be going as planned. Just gonna lift it up, and remember, the goal here being to get that wooden block under that pan. Now, where is that block? It's back down there. How'd it get down there anyway? I think I threw it down there. Okay. All right. Coming back down. Transmission's up in the air, kind of. But this, all right, let's see what I can do here. Perhaps I can sit right here and push on the jack extension with my knee. Then take this block and wedge it up in here. It really doesn't work, does it? I'm gonna have to go a lot higher with that strap. I can't say that this is the greatest plan I've ever had. So far, it's been a little bit confusing. I'm gonna go back up there now with the block over there, sort of in place. All right, okay. Here I go, back over here where I belong. Cranking up on the ratchet strap, trying to lift the transmission up enough to wiggle that block under it. Whoa, it's starting to feel a little bit hairy down there. Okay. So maybe now I can squeeze this block in here and get things situated. If I put the block like this, and then I lift up on the bell housing a little bit, with my leg pinched around my legs are squeezing the jack extension, trying to hold it steady. I lost the block, it ran away. Let me see if I can grab it with my left hand. There we go, I've retrieved my wooden block, and I think maybe I'm headed about this. There it goes again, just jumping out of my hand like a dirty little donkey. That wooden block just doesn't want to stay in my clutches. I'm gonna grab it again. I'm gonna go for it now with my left fingers. Okay, got it. Now I've gotta bring it around the jack extension and get it up here. Now, there's the wooden block. That wooden block needs to go under the transmission. How can I accomplish such a feat with great ease and... Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take my legs and squeeze them around the jack extension so that I know precisely where it is in my crotch. Then I'm gonna take my right arm, keep it right where it is. My right hand is gripping this wood block, and my right wrist is under the torque converter, just holding everything quite nicely, a nice cradle with my inner elbow. Now I'm gonna take my left hand and attempt to lift up on the transmission tail housing and get this wooden block under there. I'm gonna take my whole arm and just lift this doggy up. Okay, there we go. Just like that, I've almost accomplished this unbelievable feat. The wood block is now under the transmission pan. And I am almost ready to install this transmission. Okay, here we go. There we go. Let's move that like that. Then we're gonna take the jack extension and spin it around and get it positioned nicely under the transmission as to hold everything just the right way. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm working blind, but with my fingers I can feel everything and I know what's going on below me. Everything needs to line up perfectly and precisely so that this transmission can go in properly. Now I'm gonna take my left foot and my right foot and I'm gonna twist the floor jack around, getting it positioned properly for installation. I can't twist it anymore to the left. I've got to take my right heel and kick it. Hi-ya, hi-ya, hi-ya. Oh, okay. There we go. And just like that, like a karate ninja superstar, I've repositioned the jack to exactly the proper position so that I'll never be able to get back out of the vehicle again. Okay, everything's looking good. Well, I can't see anything, but everything feels great. I'm gonna move this back a little. Let's move it back a little more. There we go, just like that. With great precision and speed, I have put this transmission in the proper place to get it jacked up and installed. I'm now gonna get my right arm twisted up in here. I'm gonna unhook the strap. Strap is getting unhooked. Get off of there, strap. I'm gonna get it up off of the valve cover. I'm gonna get it off of the bell housing. And I'm gonna bring it down here so I can strap this transmission to the jack, sandwiching the wooden block in between, ensuring that it stays in the proper location for installation. Because the next thing I've gotta do is crawl under this transmission. And the last thing I wanna do is have a dent in my head. Okay, we don't want a dent in my head. That will just make me make worse decisions in the future. We want to make better decisions, but unfortunately it seems the decision making seems to be suffering. Maybe it's what I ate. Maybe it's things unknown to mankind. We don't know why I keep making these irrational decisions with transmissions. All we know for sure is that this is a disaster in the making of epic proportions. Wow. The people that worked so hard to create such things like engines, transmissions, trucks, and vehicles would never believe the audacity and stupidity that I've involved myself in. We can only hope that the end result is as exciting as everything else that came before it, because I'm having a great time. Oh, I just pulled something in my neck. Ah, dirty neck. Okay, not liking the way this strap looks, but you know what? Who cares? Now I'm gonna head to the rear of it, and I'm just gonna try and jack it up. We're gonna send it up the elevator, we're gonna get it in position, we're gonna bolt it on, we're gonna hook everything up, put the transfer case back on, get on there, take it for a ride. We're gonna go for a ride today. Can we do that? I don't know. It's hard to say.